Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, it is Thursday and I'm coming on because today is going to be another day in the kitchen, which is where I'm always usually at. But that's okay because I love it. I love to be in the kitchen. I enjoy it. I got stuff to do today. I have things that have to be taken care of. Now I could do one of two things, guys. I have leftover chopped meat. It's good still, but see, it's getting there. Like another day or two, it's gonna have to go in the garbage or in the freezer. So if I don't stick this in the freezer today, I have to cook it today. I have bone-in chicken thighs, which I only have 3 in here, but tomorrow I'm running to Price Chopper and getting more because they're 99. I gotta call them and make sure that the sale's still on. It better be on. If the sale's still on, I'm gonna go back there and get 2 more packages, stick them in my freezer because they're 99 cents a pound chicken thighs, okay? I have 4 pork chops that are left over from the pork roast. We ate all that pork roast. My husband took the last of it today for to work for his dinner tonight. So that's all gone. But so what I'm gonna do is I don't have my slow cooker is not up here. I wish I had my slow cooker. I could probably go get it. It's down in the basement. That's kind of precarious for me because I don't know if I can carry it up the steps and carry myself up the steps and not trip and everything else. That's all I need to do is end up in the hospital, so I don't need that. But I can slow cook on the stove, which I really don't want to do. I just rather not use all my propane, but I don't know. I'm going to think about it because I think what I want to do is I want to put this pork in the crock pot. And this right here, this chopped meat, I gotta make something with it. Whatever I make, guys, I want this to be utilized. Like, I don't want to make things and then stick it in the refrigerator and then say, oh my God, we still had to throw it out. So I waste all those ingredients, waste all that food. No, I'm doing everything purposeful. I have to do everything purposeful. So I gotta make things that are gonna be eaten. So I'm thinking what I can make with this. Either I can save it for tonight and make hamburgers, although it's only probably like 2 burgers, which is okay. I don't know. All right, let's work on one thing at a time. I'm trying to do some things in my kitchen too because I spend most of my days in the kitchen. Oh, if you're looking at my outfit, okay, I had to have my husband go downstairs today in the basement and get me the box of summer clothes because all my winter clothes are like dresses. They hang off me, they don't fit me, and all I have in my drawers is tank tops, sleeveless shirts, and I mean it's 50 degrees today, but I'm not going to be wearing a tank top. I'll be chilly. So I said to him, please bring up my box. He brought my box up, and I found this shirt, which fits me nice still. It's not really huge. And this right here is a new bra that I'm wearing, guys. TMI, I know. It shows all the time because of the way the bra is, but it's very comfortable, and it fits me. And I had it in my drawer from before when it didn't fit me because it was too tight. It was like, it was just too tight. So now it fits me comfortably. So I'm wearing this. So if you see that, that's what that is. I think it looks very pretty, actually. But anyway. So I have this shirt on today because I'm not going out right now and buying clothes because I'm trying to save whatever I can and whatever I can utilize still from last spring and summer. I'll do that until I go out and buy clothes until I get to a certain weight because I'm still losing, So I don't want to go out and buy a whole bunch of clothes and then not fit me again. So I'm not going to do that, I mean, if I have to buy 1 or 2 here and there, like a week or something, I'll do that. But I'm not going to be, I can't afford to spend that money right now. Julie's wedding is in October. I got her shower. I got her dress. There's a lot going on, a lot that we got to get done. So guys, please, if you could please subscribe to my channel because I need those 1,000 viewers. I'm almost there, guys. I am at 976. So I have 24 more subscribers until I get to 1,000, guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you so much for watching and commenting. I love all of you, and just you guys make my day because I get to do what I really enjoy doing in the comfort of my own beautiful home, and love to do what I love to do. And right now I can't really go much places because I don't have a vehicle, and I'm going to come on the video in a couple of days about what happened with my vehicle that I bought last year. That's a whole nother video, a whole nother story. My long time, let's call it that, my long time YouTuber subscribers know about my car situation. Some of you don't, but I will explain it to you. But I have to do it on a day that I'm feeling really emotionally strong because it's not a pleasant story. It's not a pleasant story, and honestly, when I think about it, I want to go postal. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to think about that today. I have to get on the ball, get my stuff together. I'm trying to get this kitchen in order because I'm trying to find the cheapest way to get a table. I want to get a table that like a stainless steel or whatever kind of table, even with a like a cutting board to what is it called? I lost my train of thought. A cutting board type of top. What is it called? I forget. If you can remember, comment down below what you think I'm thinking of. Because what I want to start doing is I want to do different angles of filming. As you know, as of right now, I do this angle, I do that angle, or I do it from my table. I feel good enough now where I don't need to stand. I don't need to sit constantly. Like 5 months ago, I would have had to sit. I sat most of the time because of my weight and my back and my everything was just it was a nightmare, guys, a nightmare. So I don't really have to do that much anymore. I can be up and I'm up running around my kitchen and stuff. So I want to find some different things. So what I want to do is I want to get a table that preferably that I could take in and out. You know, keep it in my room, or maybe that it folds up or something. Something that goes like to here, like a prepping table, where I can prep my stuff here and all of that. Even use my electric frying pan, and use my I have a burner now. You know, I mean, ideally, of course, I'm going to be cooking at my stove and stuff like that, but I can switch off. You know, but I definitely want to try another angle, and if I could find something, a table. I saw this one that this one YouTuber has, but she's like, oh, it's so reasonable. It's $250. That's not reasonable to me. Right now, I can't spend $250 on that. So we're going to look around, see what we could do. Maybe we could find one at a garage sale. You know, you never know. Spring's coming, so we'll see. But that's on the, you know, that's in the back of my head. Right now, I'm just going to go on with what I have and what I'm doing and try to do some different things in the kitchen and make it better for you guys and make it better for me and all of that. So that's what's going on, guys. Yeah, so let me get my thoughts together because I have to get my thought process in order to know, to figure out what I'm going to make that will be utilized. See, I could add to this stuff, like, I could put this stuff in my freezer and add to it. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I really don't. I don't know. Let me figure it out. But, yeah. So I got a whole bunch of stuff to do in the kitchen today. Prepping and getting everything in order. And at some point, I gotta get moving and sit down and organize Julie's shower, and you know, I have time with that, but I don't want to leave it all to the last minute. I can't leave it to the last minute anyway. I have to do it like slowly each week, you know, or each month, because the wedding is the shower is literally what is this month? March Tomorrow's my mother's birthday, which is a little sad for me, but I'm trying not to dwell on that. April, May, June, July, August, September. So the wedding is the shower's 6 months away. 6 months, guys. Okay, guys. So what I'm doing is I want to do one thing before. Wait a minute. I'm going to pause this 1 minute. I'll be right back because I want to do something that's really, really important. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So this is what I'm doing. I wanted to get sticky notes because I want to put on my thing and around my area here. I know it sounds weird, but that to check on my volume, because you don't understand what it's like when I do a whole video and sometimes it just skips my mind and I don't remember to check the volume because the iPad sometimes, because the volume goes off. Why? I don't know, but I can't wait to get a camera and everything else so I can get the better equipment and whatever, but that's a whole different video. But I want to be able to remember, because I have a lot of stuff going on in my head, a lot of stuff going on in the kitchen, a lot going on, and I want to make sure that I remember. So I'm going to put a couple of sticky notes around the area where you guys can't see it, but I can see it, to remind myself to please check the volume every like 10 minutes and just make sure that it's all working, because it's really, really devastating when I go to look at my videos and then there's no sound and I don't know how to edit and do voiceovers too well, and it's just really frustrating. So I'm trying to avoid that. So I just wanted to get the sticky notes and just do that right now. So I'm just gonna write. Is this the other side? I gotta do it, guys, otherwise it's gonna be an issue. Check volume. And the yellow sticky pad will alert me immediately. Watch, it's not gonna stick now. Yeah, of course it's not. Of course it's not gonna stick. Why would it stick? Why would it stick? Because it's old? These are old. You know how long I've had these sticky notes? Probably 5 years. Now it's wet because it fell in the sink. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh, because if you don't laugh, you really will be in a big trouble. Oh, Linda, really? Come on. Now, are you kidding me? This tape is not gonna work now? The tape isn't gonna work? Breathe in. Oh my God, I can't even believe what just happened. The tape didn't work, and this is what happened. Look, it's in the water. It's in the water. You know what, guys? I love you. I'll be back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Jenny just got home, and of course, you know, she wants to talk to me and show me her pocketbook and all that stuff. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I decided to put the pork. I'm going to make almost like a pork kind of stew with some potatoes and some carrots. I'm going to saute the pork on the stove in the Dutch oven. So this way I can put it right in my oven. I can put it right in the oven and let it cook slowly. So right now I'm just going to cut up the onion and carrots and stuff. So I'll leave you guys here for a minute. These potatoes have ears on them, but I think they're okay. They feel okay. They don't feel soft, so I think they'll be fine. So I've just got 3 potatoes. I'm using whatever's in my whatever's in my pantry basket, guys. Oh, I also have this onion here that I had. I'll use some of this too. I want to use up what's in my fridge, guys. I'm telling you, I'm utilizing everything. I have to. All right, so I'm going to use this as a garbage thing. Put all the garbage in there. I'll take half of this. have a garbage bag, either a garbage bowl or a garbage bag you need. Put all your stuff in. All your garbage in. It's on now? That's weird. Yeah, it's on in the afternoons too. Alright, I don't want these onions too small because they're going to cook slowly in there and I don't want them to, you know, like just disappear. So I'm just going to do that. Alright. And let me do some carrots. I'm using my small Create with Linda cutting board. I have celery, but I don't think I'm going to put celery in here. I'm just going to cut these in half. Woo! Let's not cut your finger off, Linda. Ow. Alright, I'm going to use my other knife to cut the... I'm going to use this knife because I think it's safer. So I'm just going to cut them in half, like this. And these are the baby carrots, obviously. So, I put a couple of signs around the counter. I put one right up there that says check sound. So, Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
So, honestly, I don't like cooked celery. Growing up, we ate it in soup. My mother really never made it other than in soup and in recipes, you know, a little bit. Flavor recipes, but, so, I'm not going to do it. But I am going to put carrots. Alright. So what I'm going to do is eat a carrot. Because you know, guys, I love carrots. Alright. I'm going to put this on. Let me get the garlic. Now I gotta find it. Oh, garlic. I know I found you yesterday. Unbelievable. All right. Now this garlic I had in the freezer, guys. I showed you this last time because otherwise it goes bad and I don't use it fast enough. So I put it in the freezer because I'll end up throwing it out, and I refuse to throw garlic out like it's, you know, a travesty. So I have some garlic cloves here. This way it preserves them and you don't waste them. All right, I'm going to put some olive oil. Let's bring you over here. All right, let me figure out how to set you guys up now so you guys can see what's going on. Let's move these this way. Move this way. Put this over here. Put this there. Which movie is over here? Whoops. Alright. Alright, guys. This pot right here, It's not dirty. It's completely clean. It's just all stained up and stuff, and that's just the way it is. Okay? So, what I'm going to do, did I put olive oil in? No, I didn't. I'm going to put some olive oil in the pot. I shut the light because this is what happens when the light goes on. Can't see anything. And if I use my ring light doesn't help the situation either. It makes it worse, people have told me, so yeah. Gotta work with what you got at this point. All right. That's the onion and the carrots on medium heat. Okay? I'm going to cut up the garlic. Yes. Okay, just making sure this frickin' thin. Okay. Cut up these garlic cloves. Now I'm going to put the oven on 325. And I'm going to let this cook for a good 3-4 hours. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put water in it. Water till it comes to the top. Oh, but what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to make it kind of like a little bit of a stew. I want that consistency. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of flour in the pan once this all gets cooked, and then just let that stay in the pan. And then this way, when I put the water in, it'll make the water a little thicker. And I'm also going to put a couple of bouillon cubes in there. Okay, so we're going to do that to flavor it up. Because I don't have any chicken broth. If I had chicken broth like the liquid, I would put that in, but I don't have any. So I'll just put the bouillon cubes, which is fine. Cooking the garlic, cutting the garlic up. You want a nice amount of garlic. I'm going to put garlic powder in it, of course, too. But, you know, so that garlic powder, fresh garlic. And, you know, guys, this is like, it's, you know, still, it's low cost, low spend, 2023. And so, which in my case means utilizing everything that I have and all that. And that's what I'm doing. All right, she's here. Let's get Cooper in the bedroom. All right, guys. So I put a little bit more oil in there because I feel like, Alexa, stop. I feel like it needs a little bit more oil. Didn't I have a spoon for this? I guess I didn't. What was I using? All right. I'm gonna let I'm gonna put these on low now and let these cook a little bit on low, and then I'm gonna stick the pork in here. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna have I want the pork to, you know, get a little browned in here. Hi. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I want to take these vegetables out of here. Oh, darn it. And I'm just going to put them over here just because I want to get the meat in here. And I want the meat to get a little brown. So this way, you know, it has a little char on it. All right, so I'm leaving that like that. I'm going to put another drop of oil. And I'm just going to throw the pork in. Okay. Right? What? Oh, good, okay. All right, why did you say this video? You're an knucklehead. All right, there's not that, I mean, I'm trying to think because I do have pork in the refrigerator, in the freezer, but I don't have, this pork here was like the end of the pork roast, the center cut pork roast, and this is more like the kind of dark meat of pork, you know what I mean, which is so tender. So this is not going to be a big meal. This is probably going to be something my husband and I eat. I don't know if Frank will eat it. He might eat it. Not really sure. But anyway, so I'm just going to let this fry up. Let this get cooked. I'm going to put some seasonings on it, guys. Some salt. You know, I love the fresh pepper, but I noticed that myself and Jenny, it goes right to our throats. So I don't use it that often. I use it on certain things because I don't want I want it to be able to be eaten. You know what I mean? So I don't use that. I use that pepper very sparingly. All right, some garlic powder, because you know I always got to have that. I'm going to put the fresh garlic in after I put all the vegetables and stuff back in because I don't want the garlic to burn. Where's the onion powder? I know I had it. Onion. I'm just using baking. I'm just using basic seasonings in here and letting this saute. And oh, I have to cut the potatoes up. All right, let's let this cook a little bit while I cut the potatoes up. Move this over. I should have used my big cutting board, but it's right here. I'm using it to put the camera on, so yeah. So let's cut the ears off of it. Is that what they're called, ears? I don't want to lose half the potato, but I don't feel like peeling it right now. So I'll just use the knife. Oh, I gotta remember the flour because I'm telling you guys, I will forget. Oh. My mother used to do that with stew. When she made like her beef stew, she would put flour in the meat, or flour the meat and just put, you know, so this way when you pour the water in, I'll try this knife. When you pour the water in, it becomes like a thicker kind of gravy. Doesn't want to go. Maybe I should just get the peeler and make it easy for myself. I know. No. I gotta check my sugar because I'm feeling a little weird right now. Either it's high or it's low. It can't be high because I didn't eat anything bad. I think all I had was, what did I have today? I had scrambled eggs with bacon in it and jalapenos in it. That's all I had, I think. I don't think I had anything for lunch even. Maybe that's why I don't feel good. I'm telling you guys, this glucose situation, it's just ridiculous. I don't wish it on my worst enemy, diabetes or sugar issues. I really don't. All right, let's turn that around. Let's turn that meat over now. So I want it to be brown, but not burnt. Now it's sticking a little bit, so I assume it's not ready to be turned over. That's what they said. If it sticks and it's not ready to be turned, it's empty. I'm going to give it another couple of seconds and then I'll undo it. Sorry about all the moving around, guys, but you know, I want you to be able to see. Move this over here for now. And I'm just gonna do this. These are my last potatoes. I got to put on my list potatoes. I like to keep a bag of these potatoes in the house. You know, if we want homemade mashed potatoes, just take, 2 or 3 or 4 of them for us. That's all we really need. If Frankie's eating, we'll need a little bit more, but normally we don't need that much. And if Jenny wants a baked potato, or if somebody else wants, just an easy side. Rinse those off. All right, let's turn these over now, guys. Let's turn these over. Well, this is being difficult, but yeah, that's okay. Just sticking, but nice and see, nice and getting nice and brown. And this meat, like I told you, this meat is going to become like tender as could be. That's why I like the end cuts sometimes of the pork, because if you want to make like a pork, like pulled pork or something like a pork stew or something in the crock pot or whatever, I'm gonna put the oven on now. That's the kind of pork to use. It'll be the most tenderest, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna put the garlic in now. Okay. All right. Let that get a little toasty. You could feel the meat like already tender. That's how it feels already. All right, I'm gonna put this back in. Okay, all those delicious, yummy juices. Let's season the pork. Garlic, well, this onion here, this is garlic. Because the pork wasn't seasoned, so I gotta season the pork. Onion. Salt. And some pepper. Give this a little ow. Note to self, that's hot. All right. Guys, the smell in here is amazing. All right, now let's get some flour in here. Now I could use cornstarch, but I'm going to use flour. That's what my mom always used, so that's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow's my mother's birthday, so I'm going to be mentioning her a lot today and tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to make tomorrow. Might make something in honor of her. I mean, all my meals are based around my mom's cooking and stuff, so every day I kind of make stuff that's my mom's, so every day isn't really different, and she's always present in my life. She would have been like, oh God, I don't even know how old she would have been. She was born in 1937. So she would have been, I don't even know, 80, 85? I gotta look it up. I really don't even know, to be honest. I probably should have left the carrots bigger. I hope they don't like get so mushy. I'm probably gonna. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do with the potatoes. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna cut the potatoes a little bit bigger. All right, I'm gonna shut this off because I don't want this to get any browned or anything else. I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna cut the potatoes up, put the potatoes in there, and then put the water in and put the bouillon cubes and get it into the oven. I preheated the oven. I'm just gonna cut these in half like this. I preheated the oven to 325 because I don't want it too high. I want it kind of low. So I'll put these potatoes in there. Like I said, there's not going to be a lot of potatoes in here, a lot of vegetables, but.
Hey, Mom.
What?
I'm just going to show the picture of Julie, her dress.
Oh, you didn't see it yet?
Yeah, she didn't see it.
I did. All right, guys. So I cut up the potato. All right, the potatoes in there. I think what I'm going to do here, Poopy. Come on. Cooper. That's not listening. Come on, in the bed, in the living room. In the living room. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. I see if I have onion soup mix back there. If I have onion soup mix back there, I might just put a packet of onion soup mix in instead of the beef bouillons. Let me check it out. Okay, guys, so I was in the back room, in the pantry, looking for my onion soup mix. I didn't have any. I thought I had another one back there, but that's another thing I got to put on my list that I need to stock my pantry up with because I use that for a lot of things. So I'll see how much I can afford this week, and maybe I'll buy 2, maybe I'll buy 3, maybe I'll buy 1. I don't know, I'll see. Anyway, I was standing there, and I was looking like this, and I had a popcorn maker up on top of the highest shelf. It's my son's, and I put it up there because, God darn it, because of course when he makes his popcorn, it's his. When he makes his popcorn, he leaves the popcorn maker on the table, never puts it away. So I'm like, you know what? I need for this to go somewhere. Because he's like, I don't know where to put it. I'm like, you don't know where to put it? Put it up in the pantry. So that's what I did. Well, anyway, I'm standing there, and the whole thing came smashing down and hit me right in the nose. Look, right in the nose. I don't know if you can see it now. It's killing me, and it's all red, and it hurts, and then it hit me in the lip. So, yeah, I'm lucky I didn't break my nose. My nose seems okay. I don't know, but there is definitely a mark there. Probably going to have a big black and blue in the middle of my nose, but what are you going to do? At least it didn't knock me out. Considering I'm the only one home now. Jenny just left. And it's just me and Cooper. Where is Cooper? I think he's outside. Let me get him. Go! Come on, Coop! Come on, Cooper! Want a treat? Come on, Cooper! In the living room. I'm gonna give you a treat. In the living room. Go in the living room. Gotta lure him in the living room, otherwise he'll be sitting on my bed. Come on, Cooper. Because he's stubborn like that. You saw what he was doing before. All right, so anyway, so I'm putting beef and chicken bouillons in hot water right here. Okay, I put like 5 chicken. I'm putting like, I don't know, 4 or 5. I can't stand these things. I got to buy the powdered ones. I haven't gotten to Walmart yet. I'm going to get to Walmart and probably, well, I was there last week or 2 weeks ago or something, but try to only go to Walmart once a month because Walmart is like a money trap. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. You get a lot of things on sale and a lot of cheap things, you know, and I don't know, guys. I just really don't even know anymore. All right, so I'm just going to crush this down a little bit. It's not even going to work. Doesn't matter. It'll dissolve into the pot when it's cooking. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I got to make something to eat. I haven't eaten lunch, and it's 3. What time is it? It is 3:45, and I haven't eaten lunch. I had scrambled eggs this morning with some bacon and some jalapeno. But I haven't eaten since then, and it's 3:45. All right, so I'm going to put this water in here. I put the potatoes in here. Let's see if the water covers it. Now I'm gonna put a little bit more water in here, and all those bouillons will dissolve. So remember now, I got the flour in here, so it will become like a little bit thicker later, you know. So I'm gonna mix this up. Okay, I'm gonna scrape up all that stuff that's on the bottom. That's all flavor, guys. All that pork, that like, and the garlic that like crispied up. That's what makes it delicious. Now this is gonna be really good, really, really good. And I had everything in the house. A potato and a half, carrots, onion, garlic, and pork that I used that's left over. So there you go, guys. That's the way to do it. That's the way to save money. All right, let's put the top on this. It's gonna go in there for $3.25, and I'm gonna leave it in here. Ooh, heaven. $3.25 for, what time is it? I'm gonna set it on my phone, not on Alexa. Let's see, for 3:45, so 4:45, 5:45, 6:45, 7:45. I'm gonna leave it on there for 5 hours, and I'll check it. So, so what did I say? 4:45, 5:45, 6:45, 7:45, 8:45. So I'll leave it on it for until 7:30. I'm gonna be checking it periodically, so I'm just gonna set it. All right, I'll set it for set it and forget it, set it and forget it. All right, let's do 7:15, and we'll also do. Oh, my nose hurts, guys. My nose hurts. All right. Okay, I'm going to be checking this out anyway, and, you know, I'm doing all that, so it's okay. I'm going to put some dumplings into the toast oven because I'm hungry. All right, guys, so I'm back. Well, I really didn't go anywhere. As far as you know, I didn't go anywhere. Anyway, I have the pot in the oven. Cook it on 325 slowly. It's gonna cook for like 5 hours. I'm gonna leave it there until the pork is so tender that it melts in your mouth. That's what I'm gonna do with that. Now, what I'm gonna do with this chopped meat is not that much. So, but there's enough to make like a little casserole thing. So what I'm gonna do is I was thinking, should I go the Italian way? Should I go the Mexican way? So I'm gonna do Mexican. I'm gonna do like a taco kind of casserole bake type of whatever it comes out to be thing. And whoever eats it, eats it. My husband will probably have some. Maybe Jenny will have some. Frankie will have it if it has a little taco stuff in it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So what I did was I cut up an onion and I cut up some garlic. I have a can of corn. This is also a very cheap recipe I'm making. I mean, I'm using chopped meat that I already have, okay? So it's a budget meal, okay? If I had more, maybe I'd use more, whatever. I have this in my cabinet already, in my pantry. This is what I'm talking about with keeping stuff in your pantry so you could make a meal. So if I was struggling and I said, oh boy, what am I gonna make for dinner tonight? We don't have anything. We don't have any meat. We don't have any this, that. And I had this is what I have. Chopped meat, corn, tomatoes, onions, and garlic. And I even have boxed rice in my pantry. Boxed rice in my pantry. I could add rice to this. I could put rice on the side of it. I can make a Mexican rice with it. Whatever, guys. Look in your pantry and see what you've got. This is how many ingredients? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to put cheese in it, and I'll put sour cream. So about 7 ingredients, which is really is amazing. And you're gonna be able to feed 2 or 3 people with this. And if they're kids, you'll be able to feed 4 people. Let's just see what we have here. But it's going to be really, really good. I'm going to put it in this little casserole thing. But first, I'm going to saute the onions and the garlic and the corn. If I had a little pepper, which I don't because I used all my peppers up the other day, I would put pepper in it, but I don't. That's okay. All right, so I'm gonna put this on medium low. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in it just so things have places to go. Not a lot, because I don't want it like saturated in olive oil. So like I said, I'm gonna put corn. The tomatoes I'm not gonna put in yet. I want the corn, the onions, and the garlic to and the chopped meat to brown up together. But first, I want the corn and the onions to brown up first to get a little caramelized. Then I'll throw the other stuff in because there'll be more. Once I put the chopped meat in, it'll add, you know, it will give off some water, so it'll come, you know, there'll be some liquid in there. Yeah. All right, let's check on, since I have these here, let's check on the roast. It's only been in here for like, I don't know, a half hour. Just curious to see what it looks like. I think I might raise this to 350. I don't know. What do you think I should do? I can't make a decision. Ooh, looking good. Looking good, guys. Oh, it's gonna be so freaking good. I'm excited for this. I'm really excited for this. And like I said, this water here is gonna become thick. It should anyway. If not, I'll add some cornstarch. I'll add a cornstarch slurry to it. But it should come thick. All right. So this is heating up. Let's get this a little bit higher. All right. Let's put the onions and garlic in, and I am putting the garlic in with it this time. Not waiting because I'm not going to let it cook that long before I put the chopped meat in, guys. So that's fine. As long as you watch it, you have to just watch that the garlic doesn't burn. Okay. I wanted this a little bit higher, but what are you gonna do? All right, so I'm gonna let this. I really don't have that much garlic in here. I really should put a little bit more garlic. But it's okay, it'll be good. There we go. I have to write a little list out. There's a few things I need to do, put in my pantry this week. And guys, I'm getting that video together. I'm getting the video together of what you need in your pantry. I'm so excited. That's going to be an awesome video. I'm not sure when it's going to be up. What's today, Thursday? Probably over the weekend, maybe. I can't promise anything. But it's going to be a great video. I'm so excited for it, guys. I've been doing bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm excited. Love doing this stuff for you guys. So subscribe to my channel, guys, so my channel could grow. I'm at 977. So what is that? 26? 25? No. 24. 23. Yes, 23 more subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You have no idea. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. The bottom of my Italian heart. I love you guys. All right, so the garlic is just about to the point where I have to put, I think, yeah, I'm gonna put the corn in with this now because I want the corn to kind of caramelize a little bit. We lately, guys, have been into corn. Like I made, if you see that video where I make my caramelized corn. Oh, so yummy. It's my husband's favorite thing in the world now. He asks for it all the time. So every time I go to the store now, I gotta buy at least 2 or 3 cans of corn to keep in my pantry because it's a quick size. You can make it for a crowd and it's cheap. Like what? If I bought 3 cans of corn, that's like $3 at Aldi or Walmart. I put grated cheese in it, which I already have in my cabinet. Butter. Guys, that's it. I'm telling you. So this is a Mexican type of thing. So I'm gonna let this get a little charred. Okay, I want this. I don't want it to be charred, but I want it to be caramelized a little bit. So I'm gonna let that cook. Then I'm gonna add the chopped meat to it. All right, guys. I'm gonna put a little bit of the taco seasoning in with the corn because I just want to get a little bit of seasoning on it. This is my homemade taco seasoning I make, guys. So easy. So much cheaper than buying it. Love it. I just want to get that coated kind of with the taco seasoning. Okay. And in a minute, I'm going to put some of the, put the tomatoes in. I'm going to put a little bit of onion powder. I'm going to season this as I go. I'm not going to put a lot. Was that onion powder? No, that was garlic. Just a little bit because it's going to have the taco seasoning in it. And that could be, it has a lot of sodium in it, so I'm only going to put a little bit of salt. And I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. And like I said, I'm using my ground pepper because, I don't know, that pepper sometimes goes right to my throat. It makes me cough. So, yeah, so this is what I want, guys. You see how that taco seasoning almost makes it like have a crust? Look at that. Ooh! This is flavor right here. Right there is flavor. All right, so I'm going to put the meat in. I'm going to move the corn over because I want the meat to get that way too. I'm not going to take it out of here. I'm just going to push it over. And that's fine. Go over to the other side of the pool, guys, okay? You'll be fine. It'll be better before you get married. Don't worry. Where is it? I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on. Not a lot, just a little bit. Somewhere so it has somewhere to, the meat has somewhere to swim. Okay. Now see, guys, that's not a lot of meat. Where's that stupid thing? Hello? It was here somewhere. I just had it. I think I put it in the sink. Of course I did. Alright. So. Gonna break this up. I don't really want the corn to cook anymore, so I'm trying to just keep it where the chopped meat is. That's right. So we're gonna go, and as soon as the chopped meat is getting brown, I'm gonna add the taco seasoning to the chopped meat, and then we're gonna assemble it in the, fish. So this, I would say, is probably about 1/4 pound. I think this is the, this is the meatloaf mix. Oh my God. I still have like four stuffed peppers in there, guys. The meat is so moist, so juicy. I love that. Like from now on, when I make meatloaf and I make my stuffed peppers, I am definitely using that chopped meat. It is just amazing. With the veal and the pork and the beef, woo, so tender, amazing. So again, guys, this is a budget meal. This right here is a budget meal. Corn, a little bit of chopped meat. You don't need a whole hell of a lot. You want to just make a small. This is what I'm making, okay? This is like a $10 meal. It really is. Not even, I don't even think. Guys, I'm telling you, you can make so many budget meals. You just have to be purposeful. And look, and go in your pantry and be creative, guys. Be creative. Now I'm not gonna kill this meat in here because it's gonna cook in the oven too. And I don't wanna kill it because I don't like overcooked meat. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this in. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I mean, I use this when I make tacos, and Jenny likes it she likes the taco seasoning, so I'm not gonna, you know, skimp on it, but I'm not sure if she's gonna eat this anyway, but whatever. So after I get this going, I'm gonna put the tomatoes in. I'm gonna start mixing all this together. Okay, I think I might put some salsa in it, I'm not sure. Not sure. Guys, look at that. That is gonna be so delicious. So yummy. Let it cook another minute, get a little bit more charred. And then I'm gonna throw this in. This is the original. This is like a Rotel, but a store, Aldi brand. I'm going to spray, where's the spray? The pan. Guys, look at that. Ooh, that looks amazing. All right. Okay. A little bit more seasoning. Because it is a taco thing. It is a taco kind of dish, you know. Yummy. Now, if I was sure that my husband and that Jenny wasn't going to eat this, I would put jalapenos in it. Because I have chopped jalapenos in the fridge, which I would love to put in there. But then it limits who can eat it, and I don't want to do that. That's the purpose of making things grow and making things last, because you want everybody to eat it. You don't just want to make it and then it sit in your cabinet, or sit in your refrigerator or your freezer. That's what I'm trying to really work on this year, is to really be purposeful. That's what I'm trying to do. I really am. And I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I'm not perfect. You know, who's perfect? Right, buddy? I'm not perfect, but, you know, whatever. All right, so I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to cook this long. I'm going to lower it, and I'm going to take it off in a minute because I don't want it to really, like, overcook. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to, let's move this over a little bit. Put this over here. I was eating, too, as I was filming and pausing and stuff. I made 4 dumplings, and I had almost 3 now. I've been eating for like a half hour, 45 minutes. They're amazing. Okay, that's all for now. All right, so listen. Really? Wow. That's not too good. I'm going to take half of this cream cheese, guys. Because I think it'll add a nice little creaminess to it. And I have to start using it up because I have a double pack in there. So I haven't used it. There's a couple of recipes I want to make with it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. All right. So what I'm going to do is cut this cream cheese up like in little pieces and just spread it around it. I don't know. It's probably gonna become one big mush, so, because it's so soft. But that's all right. That's all right, that's okay, because we're gonna eat it anyways. I know that's annoying. Nothing. I'm going to put some of this cheese on the bottom. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Oh. I just want to make sure it has enough taco flavor. All right, so I'm gonna put this in here. Okay, in the casserole dish. Okay. Oh, that looks so... Guys, if I could tell you how this smells, you have no idea. No freaking idea. All right. I'm just going to put little pieces of cream cheese around it. That's all. Because I think the cream cheese is going to be amazing in here. Even better than sour cream. Here. And I think what I'm going to do is, once this cooks a little while, I'm going to mix it up with the cream. Once the cream cheese is all kind of melted and melted in, I'll give it a mix. And then we're going to put cheese up on top. And I'm even considering putting some tortillas, crunching tortillas over it. Oh my God, this is going to be so good. This is going to be so freaking good. So good, so good, so good. You just got to create, guys. I love when you guys come into my kitchen and create with me. Create at the same time. I mean, I'm here. Pause it. I'm here. Love doing this with you guys. I have so much fun. You have no idea. This is my life. My life. All right. Okay, so can't miss a piece of cream cheese. Okay, I gotta wash my hands. And guys, what I'm also gonna do, what the hell am I stepping on? Something, probably a piece of onion or something. Where's my towel? I should have put my apron on today. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna put some cheese up on top. You know why? Because when I mix this up, I'm gonna mix the cheese inside of it as well. And then I'm gonna put cheese up on top of it. So I'm just going to put cheese like this because then I want the cheese, I'm going to mix it up. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven. It's on 325 for the pork, so that's fine. I'm just gonna leave it on 325. I'm gonna move the pot over just a little bit. You gotta share the pool now, buddy, okay? So sorry. Okay, let's put this in. Alexa, set the timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
All right, so we're gonna let that go for 20 minutes. Throw some of this stuff out. I gotta take my sugar because I'm feeling a little weak, and I don't know if it's because my sugar's high or my sugar's low. Let's check it out. I have to take insulin because I just had dumplings too. And I didn't take insulin yet, so let's just see, guys. I don't feel that great right now. Oh, yeah, it's a little high. All right, let me take my insulin and I'll be back. All right, guys, so here we go. This is done, okay? Well, it's not done, but I took it out of the oven. The cream cheese is all melted. It was cooked about 30 minutes. I'm gonna mix it all up now. Woo! Guys, look at that. Oh my God. Now, I don't know. I feel like I need to put something else in it. I really do. I feel like it needs something. But what? And I think I know what it needs. I think I'm going to put some elbows in it. Yes. I'm going to put some elbows in it. I'm going to make some elbows, and I'm going to put some elbows in it. It's going to be a Mexican elbow bake. That's what it's going to be. I think it's going to make it more hearty. You know what I mean? And more of like a meal. And guys, I have elbows in my cabinet, so why not? So I'm gonna let this boil, put some elbows in here. Not a lot, maybe a cup. And let it cook in here all together. I'm gonna mix some more cheese in it. And it's gonna be so yummy. Oh, I wanted to do this. I had a lime. I want to put lime in it. So what I'm going to do is this lime is really, really hard. I don't know if it's going to be feasible. I'm going to put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds and see if it'll come back to life. We're going to see, guys. So what else? So listen, I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. I mean, it's 5 o'clock, so I think this is just going to be added into... I'm just going to do one big video. Listen, I want to ask you guys your opinion, and I'm not kidding. Please be honest with me, okay? Do you guys like the long videos? You know how the other day I made like a 2-hour video? Like, I'm just curious. I wonder if I could take a poll. I don't know how to do that, but anyway. Do you like the longer videos, or do you prefer shorter videos? Or do you like the long ones because then you can watch half on one day, half on the next day? I know there are some people who really do prefer the long videos, but I'm just trying to get a sense of who likes what, because like I like to satisfy everybody, you know, and probably I'll probably stick to doing, you know, a little of everything. But my what's for dinners are always long, and then sometimes I'm cooking a lot in the kitchen, so I just extend the video to one video like I'm doing today. Because I started out in the kitchen at friggin', I don't know, 2 o'clock. And I've been in the kitchen and it's dinner time already, so I'm just extending it. Sometimes I like just to cut the video off and then I'll continue with my what's for dinner and show my stuff that I made for that day, you know, the ending thing of it. But this is kind of, it's time for the what's for dinner. And this is kind of what we're having for dinner. So I figured I would just extend it to a longer video. But please be honest with me. Comment down below what you guys prefer and like. And if you can all do it, I'd so prefer it. I would be so happy because I need to hear from a lot of people. I really do. I need to hear from a lot of people. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because we're almost there. I'm so excited. All right, let's see if that lime is done. I mean, that lime is good. Oh, yeah, it does feel a little soft. Like, whoop! It just squirted up all over at me. Let me get my, oh shit. Let me get my, my thing, my dry juicer thing. Ooh. Look, it's leaking. I'm gonna put it right there because I don't want to lose any of that lime juice. Just give me a second. God darn it, where's my lemon thing? Are you kidding me? I don't have a lime squeezer, but I have a lemon one. I don't know, it's all the same to me. All right, let's put this in here. Shit. I don't know, do you think rice or pasta, guys? What do you think? Nobody's gonna answer me. If I put rice in it, then Jenny can't eat it. If I put pasta in it, then she'll eat it. Look at that, the microwave did it. And that's gonna give it a nice little lime flavor. What I was really thinking of doing was putting, then it would be more like a dip. If I was gonna put tortillas on top of it and then put cheese over it, wouldn't it be more of a dip than a meal? Well, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way to go. If I put pasta in it or rice, it's gonna be more of a meal. That which I want it to be. I don't want it to be a dip. But if I put, I'm really confused. Let's taste it. That is so good. You know what? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Hi ho the Cheerio. I don't know what to do. Can somebody please tell me what to do? Can somebody please tell me what to do? All right, let me brainstorm a little bit and I will be back in a moment. All right, guys. So I'm gonna do the pasta, I decided. And I have this leftover gravy here, so I'm gonna go a whole nother way with this too. I'm gonna add some marinara to it, okay? And I'm gonna add the pasta to it. And then I'm gonna bake it back, put it back in the oven and bake it and put cheese on it over the pasta bake. I'm gonna call it a Mexican pasta bake. And I think it's gonna be really good, okay? Because it's taco, but it's also, you know, that's really good. I like that. I'm not putting all this pasta in. I'm gonna do about half of it. Half of what it is. It's not even, that's what I'm putting in. Let's see how long this piece takes. Alexa, set the timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Starting now.
That's what I'm doing, guys. It really is delicious. It tastes different. It's taco, but it has a little Italian twist to it. I don't know. I'm telling you guys, it'll be eaten. It will be eaten. Some grated cheese. We got a mix here. We got a mix here. That's all right. The pork is cooking nice in there. Very excited about that. And what I made was these little panettes. They're the little tiny pennes, which are almost like elbows. You know what I mean? But they're pennes, but they're miniature. So I think they'll be good. All right, so let's get rid of some of this garbage and put some stuff away. I'm gonna put this away now, this gravy. Don't need this gravy anymore. But this marinara sauce has gone really far. I made it for the stuffed peppers, which I still have in the fridge. I gotta decide what we're gonna do with those. Either we're gonna eat them in the next couple of days, or I'm gonna wrap them up really good, stick them in the freezer. I might do that this way once in a while, like when I'm alone, or when Billy, wants one for like a / lunch dinner. He can do that. So they're definitely not gonna go to waste. Definitely not gonna go to waste. So I just gotta plan out what I'm gonna do with them. So dinner tonight is gonna kind of be what I have going on here. This will be kind of for dinner. The pork, I got news for you, that pork in there, it's gonna be done probably in an hour. It'll be able to be eaten. So they can have that. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the Create with Linda house. A whole bunch of stuff, guys. So I got this cheese here that I'm gonna put on this. I'm gonna shred it to put on that. Let me do that. And yeah, so we got a lot accomplished today. What's really great about it is hanging out in the kitchen all day and creating stuff that I had here already. Didn't have to go to the store, anything like that. Creating with what I have. That's why it's so important to set up your pantry if you can, as much as you can, guys. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying go and spend an extra $300 a week that you don't have. No. I'm saying buying 1 or 2 extra things when you can afford it. And if 1 week you can afford to buy 3 extra cans, 3 extra bags of frozen broccoli that's on sale or something like that, then do it. But if you can't, you can't. That's okay. But if you do 1 at a time, it doesn't add up to so much because you're doing it over time. I'm not trying to preach, but I'm just trying to really help you guys because I'm helping myself. Like, I really am finding that all these things that I'm doing is really, really keeping money in my pocket, more money in my pocket, helping out, with other bills, because if your food bill's lower, then the other bills can be paid better, and you also have more to put away if you can, or whatever else you need it for. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Everywhere you can conserve and save and still eat good. I'm not saying eat hot dogs every night. No. I'm saying watch your sales. Fill your pantry with low-cost items. Come up with different dishes. Buy a big thing of chopped meat. Use it in 3 different ways. Like that gravy that I made, that marinara that I made, I'm using for this. I'll probably use it for something else. I might have it really I think I'm going to make this meatloaf casserole that Jerry was telling you about. Jerry Allen, I'm going to make that meatloaf casserole, I think. So I think I'm going to use that marinara for that, if that's what it calls for. Whatever, I got to go to the recipe. I'm so excited about it. So, but I'm just saying, like, I made like 3 cans of that marinara, and I'm using it for a lot of different dishes. And if I didn't use it now, I wouldn't throw it out. I would stick it in my freezer, use it for another recipe. You know, bag it, put it in baggies. You know, there's so much we can do, guys. There's so much we can do that this year I've learned so much about conserving and just about being a little bit more frugal and just really trying to save, you know, and not that I never was before. I always was, but I'm really, really obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it because I like the feeling of knowing that we're using things up, knowing that things are getting eaten, knowing that things aren't being wasted. That's a really, really good feeling. And, you know, my husband goes out there and works really, really hard. I work really, really hard. I've always worked in the house. You know, I've always worked, I worked outside of the house too for years and years. So it wasn't like I never worked, you know. But we all work hard for our money and our time and all of that. So but we have to enjoy life. Like I'm saying, we don't have to eat hot dogs every night. We could have hamburgers, we could have steak, we could have chicken, we could have delicious seafood, we could have pasta. It's just all a matter of being purposeful. That's my new word for this month. Purposeful. Purposeful for this year. In 2023, my new word and my popular word that I want to use a lot is being purposeful. And I think that's really what just the definition of purposeful is exactly what it means. Being purposeful, doing something for another reason. Putting like my stuffed peppers in the freezer for another day is another reason. Is another way of using it, of stretching it. You know, you can make if you're making stuffed peppers one night, you know, and you have extra chopped meat, make a double batch. Stick the others 4 in the freezer. So when you have a night that you can't cook or you don't want to cook, hey, listen, there are some nights I don't want to cook. And we have leftovers and we have, you know, like, oh, just make whatever, you know, and those things are really, really good. And if you have it already, you might as well utilize what you have. Okay, guys? So look forward to that video of me with my filling and loading the pantry, preparing yourself for emergencies, which an emergency could just be you don't want to cook that night, you know what I mean? Or you couldn't get to the store because there was a snowstorm. Your car broke down, this and that. There's all kinds of emergencies, guys, that aren't real emergencies, but yet are an emergency in your life. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about dire, God forbid, emergencies. Well, I am too. I mean, if God forbid something like that, like a catastrophic thing happened in the world or whatever, I'm saying, you know, I'm preparing for that a little bit too. Not too much. I'm not trying to worry about that stuff. But I'm talking about emergencies within your family, within your household. You know, to always kind of be prepared if you can. If you can, guys. No pressure. If you can. 1 can at a time. 1 box at a time. 1 frozen vegetable at a time. That's it. All right, let's put this cream cheese away. All right, Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on your 12-minute timer.
All right. So like I said, this is gonna cook. This is gonna bake in the oven too. But I'm gonna let these cook until that timer goes off. Then I'm gonna put that pasta in there. Put it in there. I think Jenny will like that if I put I put sour cream on it and stuff, because she's like Miss Sour Cream Head. She might like it. So if not, I don't know what she's gonna have. Maybe she'll have a quesadilla again, or trying to think. I don't know, something. There's a lot of things in here. There's a lot of things that she could have. All I know is that I'm really tired now. I'm really tired. But like I said, guys, I'm having fun. I'm really having fun. So let me shred up the rest of that cheese. And by the time that thing goes off, we'll be ready to put it in the oven, and then everything that'll be done. And that's what's gonna be what's gonna be for dinner tonight. That's what's kind of gonna be with dinner tonight. because all this stuff that I'm making is going to be eaten. Whether it's eaten by my husband and I and Jenny, or it's eaten by my daughter, or it's eaten by the neighbor down the hill, somebody's going to eat it. Freezer, it's going to be eaten. I'm not worried about it. So this really isn't that much cheese, but it's going to have to do because I'm not shredding any more up and I'm just done with it. So it'll be fine. All right, so that's going to go off any minute. Let's just see how far. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to take it out of that stupid thing. I'm going to just take it right out of the thing and put it right into the casserole dish when it's done. And that's going to be it. We put it in the oven with cheese on it. That's it. All right, guys. So let's put the pasta in the pot now. In the thingy, the casserole dish. Okay, these pastas are perfect because they are small enough. They're not as small as elbows, but they're a little bit hardier. And I like this spoon for this reason. Perfect amount of pasta.
Mom?
Hi.
You were away?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, daughter.
I'll put my water in the fridge.
All right, guys. So I mixed the pasta up in it. Now I'm glad I put that sauce in because I'm getting it all over the stove. Because it really kind of like moistened it up. Oh my God, he's in the garbage. Jack, get out. Get out. It really moistened it up a little bit, you know, so it won't be dry. So this is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna taste it. Cooper's picking up all the stuff off the floor because there's a lot of stuff on the floor. Let's see. Oh my God. It's so good. It is really delicious. It's like got a taco little kick. And then you have the pasta, which gives it almost like a little bit of an Italian kick. Yum. Oh, the flavors together are delicious. Now there you go, guys. So really, guys, this could feed 4 people. Come on, 4 people that eat normal, not that eat, you know, that large people, not large people. Not a lot of, you know, older. God. Did you ever do that when your kids were little? When they were babies and they would cry, I would do this, and they'd be I got issues. People that eat more, you know, a larger amount of food. You know what I mean? There's plenty here for 4 to 5 people. And then, like I said, if you have kids, if you're feeding 5 teenagers, yeah, I don't know if you have that much with teenagers, but you know what I mean, guys, right? I didn't try to say anybody was big or anything like that. If anything, I'm talking about myself. Oh, that pork smells so yummy. All right, so I'm gonna put all this in the sink because I got lots of dishes to do, like always. I always have lots of dishes to do. You know that. So I'm putting everything in the sink because everything is dirty. This is like my garbage bag. See, I had all my garbage in here, which is great because I have these right here. I don't know if these are still good. I'm gonna put them over here in my basket and see. Maybe I'll use them eventually. I don't know. This is garbage. I have tomatoes over here. I have a cucumber I gotta use. I gotta use that up. Let me lock the door because you know, you never know. People are crazy in this world. But we got Koopy to protect us, right? If anything, anybody tries to hurt us, please, Cooper is a lunatic. Right, Coop? Hi, pretty boy. Can you say hi? I know you can't talk. Can you say hi to everybody? Guys, I have issues. Yeah, I know. Is that thing working? Yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to go and sit for a few minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
All right. Alexa, how much longer on the first timer?
You have 9 minutes and 50 seconds left
wait.
on your 10-minute timer.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, that's right, I didn't set the timer. I didn't set the timer on for her. I didn't set the timer for that. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, so this is done. I'm going to show you it. Let's turn you around. Where is the thing? Where is the turn around? No, that's not it. All right, guys, so here it is. Oh, it came out so amazing. Look at that. It almost looks like a baked ziti, you know, but it's like it's a taco base. So we're gonna taste it. Let me put you back over here. All right, let's get. All right, and then I'm gonna show you the pork. The pork is just really amazing. Mmm. That's really good. I like that. I like it a lot. So, that's really good. So I'm gonna cover that. Coop, what are you barking at? Cooper, stop. I'm gonna take the pot out. And I'm gonna show you that. All right, let's put this here. Because this pot is gonna be nice and hot. It smells like pot roast, guys. That's what it literally smells like. Oh, Jesus. It smells like pot roast. And guys, like I told you, it has a gravy to it. Oh my God. Oh my. I gotta put you guys on the tripod. Let me put you on the tripod. All right, guys, look at this. Look at this. Cooper, come here. Look. The pork is completely, look at it, falling apart. I'm gonna take that little piece right here and just let it cool off. Okay. Oh my God. Guys, it's amazing. Oh my God. Look at this. Look. It's like a stew, a pork stew. That's what it is, and that's what I'm gonna call it. A pork stew. I'm not even kidding. All right, guys, so this came out delicious. So did this. I am so excited about both of these things. I can't even believe how delicious this pork stew is. Such a great idea. I just threw it all together, put that little flour in it, made it into like a stew. Oh, it's amazing. It is so good, guys. So listen, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe, guys, you really help my channel grow, and we're almost getting there, and I'm so excited. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Don't forget to like and share. And don't forget to comment down below. I love when you guys comment. I'm going to take a little bit of this right now because it is just too good, and I'm hungry. So I'm going to take a little bit. Going to get some pork. I got some potatoes, some carrots, some onion. Woo! Yeah, and if I really should have put some string beans in here, because like if this was my pot roast, I would have string beans in here. But I'm going to leave it as it is. I could always add string beans to it if I want. Trying to get some veggies because I love the carrots more than the meat. But the meat is nice and tender, guys. And you got this juice. Ooh, if I had some, I do have some bread, but not so good for me to eat. But anyway, I'm going to put some pepper on this. Where is the pepper? Oh, pepper. Where's my pepper? I don't know what he's barking at out there. It's probably behind here. Yeah. I'm going to use some of this pepper because the pepper makes me choke. Okay? There we go, guys. There we go. So good. And this is my dinner. Nice piece of crusty Italian bread with it. Ooh. All right, guys. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to go. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Listen, guys, thank you so much for coming in my kitchen and creating with me today. I had such a ball. I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.